Hey guys, Mr. J here. Welcome back to another Frostborn video. So the new update is currently in OBT. This is open beta testing. So this is not the full release of the game as yet. And this new update is the Frail World Battle Pass. That's the new season here, which you'd have to go to the gates between world right here. So in this location, you're going to be able to do a bunch of stuff here. You'll be able to get the Ymir spirits from the Frail World to then be able to purchase these items here. So you just got to speak to the NPC here, the elder. Then you can be able to transfer over. So want to keep in mind, once you transfer over to the new world here, you basically start all over again. But to level up, it's going to be a little bit faster to level up in that world. And the Frail world is a weaker world, or a replica of this world. But that world is much weaker, and you're able to level up pretty fast and get a bunch of stuff even faster in that world. It's going to be pretty difficult. It's not going to be as difficult to level up. Like, for instance, let me go ahead and give you an example. This world here is pretty difficult, right? But to level up in the Frail world is more faster to do, which, you can do that in a month and get to a pretty high level and also get pretty other classes pretty fast. But I'll touch on that in another video here. With a trader, of course, once you get the Ymir blood, which you guys should have some Ymir bloods, once you get combined Ymir bloods, you can purchase here any of these that you prefer to get. You can get the Desert Mage, you'll be able to get Valkyries. So that's a chance to get the Valkyries if you guys missed that. You're able to get the bags here, Legendary Bag. You're able to get this bag here, which is a Scout's Bag. It's pretty good for PvP. That's the best bag for PvP. This is for PvE. You're able to open another chest. Other items here you can get, right? Any preferred item that you need. You got Odin's Book here for extra points. You're able to get any of this here from the trader, of course. And you can also get the Cursed Rat. This is Ymir coins. So the way to get Ymir coins is to purchase coins in the Frail world. Once you purchase coins in the Frail world, you'll be able to get the Ymir coins as a bonus to be able to use it in the shop here. And for here, you can of course use coins to purchase any of these items here. And it's the same here for free-to-play players. You can be able to get any of these items here, or cosmetics, I should say, to then, put on as a skin. It doesn't give you any extra attribute, but it's only for looks, to be honest. So you can know if you want to farm for that to be able to get that extra bonus here. Everything is basically a replica of the other world. And in the Frail world, this is where you'll be able to go to the arena. You won't be able to use the arena in your main world or your main account, only on this duplicated world, right? You'll start over, you'll have a fresh new base, and you'd have to basically farm. As for your levels here, you can see that I'm currently at level 10 in the Frail world location. And you can also see I have the bag here, which is the gift bag. But I'll touch on the gift bag in a little bit here. But first, let's go ahead and enter the gates between world, because once you enter through the portal, the first place you'll go is in this location here, which you'll then have to speak to these NPCs and they will instruct you here, right? The first thing you'd have to do is to click on the window here and basically to follow the tutorial to skip through each of these here, which I'll touch on everything here in today's video. So you can see here we have the battle pass, and for the rewards in the battle pass, we get basic items like sword, and we also have the Ymir spirits that you get here as well. In the boost level section, you get the fire griffin. It's like a basic griffin, but with a different skin. You also do get some special legendary attributes, unique legendary skill for that specific griffin skin. You also do get the Ymir blood here. So this is a way to get the Ymir blood and Ymir spirits as well, to be able to buy those construction pack. So free-to-play players can of course buy construction pack from the trader in the main account, but you have to transfer your Ymir spirits to this right here. When you transfer it daily, you'll be able to do 30, and then if you have the nut, it will give you 30% more extra Ymir spirits to be able to transfer to your main account. And that's only per day, right? That's the amount they can do per day. But further ado here, you can see all the different items here. So a thing that's changed here, right, is that in the boost level section, you're able to get the Ymir set, the light Ymir set, heavy and medium in the boost level section, while in the premium section, you're able to get a light, Elvian set. You're also able to get a heavy Elvian set and a medium Elvian set, along with the free-to-play section as well. You're able to get light, you're able to get heavy, and you're able to get a medium set as well, along with these different weapons, dagger, bow. You do get the Scout's shoulder bag for free-to-play section, so that's pretty good. You also do get silvers, and you get coins for both premium boost level and premium sec and free-to-play section. You're able to get coins here that you can buy the repair table. So everyone in the game should have repair table. If you're free to play, it's going to be pretty simple to get. Free, of course. You also get here at the end of the season, the Nosferatu, level 2. It's only level 2. I mean, it's alright. You'd have to get level 3 and then level 4. But you can see here, all these items in the Frail Battle Pass will be sent to your main account. So you want to also keep that in mind. At the end of the season here, you also do get the Ymir weapons. You can choose between any of these weapons here. Only one of these weapons you can choose, of course. That's completely fine. At the end of the season here, you can see here we do get a Frail World chest, which includes Ymir spirits. We get the mana construction resources. Also do get a weapon pack here. Also, you do get the Gift of Odin's. You get the Gift of Freya. You also have the Training Basic book. You do also get the Armored Day Olburn rank 1. You also do get the cauldron, the Ymir's cauldron. So the Ymir's cauldron and the gift bag that I have, it works a similar way. Once you put it in the chest, once you put it in the zone, any non-PvP zone, any non-violent zone, persons within that zone are able to take from that bag, or in this case from the cauldron, they're able to take from the pot here, and they'll get stuff, and you will receive 1 Ymir coin, so that's pretty good. So this is definitely worth it to get. If you're able to get this Ymir cauldron, that would be pretty good. You're also able to get the Ymir blood at the end of the season as well. And I think that's about everything, right? You can pause the video here to be able, let me go ahead and slowly scroll a little bit here. But you can pause the video to see the Battle Pass rewards here. You know, basic items that we already have. There's nothing much that's new. Only thing that's new here would be the Ymir pack or the Ymir packs. And another thing that would be new is the class at the end of the season, the Nosferatu, and also the Ymir pack as well. So that's what will be new. And these are the rewards here. Now, as I said, this season will definitely be good for free-to-play players. This is an awesome season with delicious rewards. Oh, of course, you do get meteorite ingots. You get ancient plank, which is also pretty good. You also do get brick, so that's pretty good. And at the adventures, for the adventure here, right, you just got to complete 5 daily special tasks to get the skill points. So these skill points are able to then be used in the shop here for the adventure. And I'll touch on this a little bit here, but these different tasks here you can complete and you'll get 25 season points for each. So that's pretty good. From the trader here, you can purchase, well, you can get this for free because you are the adventurer. Now, if you purchase, let me see here. Yeah, so you can also get this here. This is the nut that can use. As you see here, it says allow you to get 30% bonus when you transfer Ymir spirits with the raccoon. Let's call him raccoon. That helps within the gates, within the world. It helps to bring the Ymir spirits to the next world. Also able to get some of the stuff free here. If you purchase the premium season plus boost level, you'll get this for free. If you purchase the premium pass, you'll get this for free as well. If you purchase the premium pass as well, I thought it was free just now, but yeah, you'd have to basically purchase the premium pass to get that here. And of course, you'd have to also purchase these with coins. So let me go ahead and touch on the coins real quick. So in regards to the coins here, once you purchase the coins, you get Ymir coins as well, right? So if you purchase 50 coins, you get 20 Ymir coins. That will be sent to your main account, but this is basically for pay-to-win persons here. And if you purchase any other coins, you'll get that amount they're currently seen on screen at the moment here. If you're also wondering if there's anything new in shop, only thing that's new here is the corruptible pack, which you can get these here. So this seal here, the seal of adventure, you can get the seal of craftsman and also the seal of gatherers. So for the adventure seal, Immortal with the adventure specialization can use this seal to receive double Ymir spirits, loot from chest in the Betrayer's loot. So it basically increases the amount of Ymir spirits that you're able to get in loot, which is pretty good. There's a chance of finding specialization seals. This goes for every seal here. You're able to find any of these seals by killing boss and tombs, the Sanctum of Odin's, Desperate Foothills, as well as Forest of Shadows here. So that's how you get these seals here in the game. So yeah, you can get it free to play as well in regards to those seals, but of course you can purchase the pack here to be able to get these extras. I'm not sure the drop rate for this here, going to be pretty high, but as you can see is here as well, there's nothing that's currently new in the shop, so you don't have to worry, right? There's nothing new. They might add some more new stuff. I'm not sure exactly which class they would add in the shop here, of course. Without further ado, let's go ahead and enter the window here once more. So for the adventure pack, you're able to purchase any of these here. Once you select the adventurous path, then you can purchase these. These in specific here, when you get the Ymir flesh, I should say, you can go ahead and purchase the resources pack here. This helps you in your district to level up your district, of course. And none of these items, none of these are transferred over to your main account. You want to keep that in mind. So anything from these shops here, they're not transferred over. Now, if you choose the Gatherer's Path, I'd have to complete a specific tutorial to show you guys the Gatherer's Path here. But if you if you go with the Gatherer's Path, you'll then be able to gain access to a different daily task. For example, you'll see it set out just like this. You'll also get the same amount of points daily, 25 points, of course. And you'll also get access to this shop here. So the Avenger, if I keep saying adventurer, I mean Avenger. I keep mixing it up, it's fine. But the Avengers, you can see here, they won't be able to gain access to this here, right? Because it's only with the Gatherer skill points, which you get, as I said, you get the skill point right here from the bag. Once you complete 5 daily tasks, you get 1 a day. Then you'll be able to purchase any of these here. Once you save it up, you can purchase any of these, which is pretty cool. And the Gatherer won't be able to purchase anything in the blacksmith section here. Now, this is what's new for the blacksmith, the Ymir's Anvil. So for the Gatherers, you'd have to go in the zones. I'll go ahead and show you over here. The Gatherers, which is right here. First, you'd have to farm Ymir flesh. It's the same as the other Frail world, right? But for those who are new, you'd have to farm tainted Ymir. You could farm tainted Ymir flesh, then you could cook it in the smelter to get purified Ymir flesh. Then you could use the extractor to be able to get the Ymir spirits. That's how it is. Or you can also farm pure Ymir flesh, right? And then put it in the extractor to get a bunch of Ymir spirits. Also, you can have more than one extractors, and you can purchase different slots in the extractor to get Ymir spirits, that as well. And then that's how you get Ymir spirits in the game here. Also, Ymir spirits helps you to level up in the weekly task and also for the monthly task. That would be beneficial as well. So you can see here, based off the amount of Ymir spirits, it ranks you in the tournament right here. And you'll get these rewards here. Of course, these Ymir bloods, they will be sent to your main account. So that could definitely help you to get the Valkyries or the Sand Mage as well. These here skill points could be used in the shops. If you transfer some of your Ymir spirits, you'll basically lose your position a little bit. So if you, for instance, if you have 500 and you donate 300, you only have 200 on this account here, and you'll fall back a little bit in the tournament here. So you want to be careful and be very strategic about that. You'll also lose your progress as well if you donate your Ymir spirits. And for the monthly section here, right, you get ranked based off, the path that you choose. You could go in first place and get these rewards here, which is the Champion Red Wing. This is a cosmetics. It only has a cool effect when you're running. It doesn't really do anything, to be honest. But this here is a charm. This charm is not that great, right? But it works, of course. From this pack here, you're able to choose any of these mounts. You can choose the Wyvern, or you can choose the Undead Bear, or you can choose the Undead Horse. So I would recommend to get the Undead Bear, or you can get the Wyvern. So this Wyvern here has a good skill, Defend and Strike, which kind of stun the enemy. This also has a improved leap that also stuns enemies as well. And of course, you do get Ymir blood that will be sent to your main account. And for the other section here, which is the Gatherer's Path. You do get the wings as well, a yellow wing instead. But this, I would say this would be probably the best. One of the best, right? Because it gives you health, restores 30% of your max health for 5 seconds. That's pretty good. And additionally, all your weapons in your hands deal 20% more damage. So that's pretty good. You also do get the same pack here. I already showed that pack. And your blood as well. Same thing for the blacksmith. You do get Ymir blood. Same chest, but you get a different charm. That would be the blacksmith charm. And all these charms will be sent to your main account. And you can see here, when you take damage, lightning deals 50% of your damage to the enemy. And there's a cooldown of 20 seconds. All throw weapons in your hand deals 20% more damage. So my recommendation is that this would be the best, or one of the best charms to use. I think this adventure charm here, it says the poison will deal 25 damage over 5 seconds. That's also good for PvP, right? But I think I kind of like more this one here, this charm. But I also do like this charm here. It's, you know, it's a height, I guess. And this one is also good. But I would say the Gatherers and the Adventure is okay to use. I'll say all three is pretty good to use as well. And of course, if you're down in level here, if you're like level below level 3 or position 3 here, you'll get a pack. You can choose same spotted wyvern, or you can choose the undead bear. So this tournament is definitely worth it. Everyone here gets a charm. That's pretty good, but it's a rank 2 charm. But if you get higher, you'll be a rank 3 charm. Same thing with this here, right? Same thing with this here, but in regards to that specific charm. And as I said, if you change specialization, you'll then change into a different league. So you basically start over in the different league. And also for the craftsman, it's no longer broken because you're not able to purchase the packs here, right? You're not able to purchase weapon packs, then donate those weapon packs, right? There's a different strategy in regards to the craftsman path. So let's get right into it here. So for the craftsman path here, or the blacksmith path, it's no longer the craftsman path, it's the blacksmith. So you got to use the anvil that I showed you in the shop right here. I'll go ahead and show you real quick. So this would be the anvil right here. You have to place this anvil here, right? And once you place the anvil, you'll use the anvil to forge weapon sets. So these will be the weapon sets, right? And you could use this right here, the blacksmith hammer, to speed up production of making these weapons, right? So you'd have to make these here. And of course, there's going to be a timer to be able to make these weapons. Then you'd have to turn in those sets of weapons to King Sigurd. Seem like the past Frail world, but the only thing that's changed is that you'd have to make these weapons, right? A specific set of weapons to be able to give King Sigurd here. And you'll be able to do something else over here. Not exactly sure what that is, but I'll update that video once I'm able to use that class. And that's how for the blacksmith, that's how you get the Ymir spirits, so that's pretty good. And for the adventurous path here, you have to craft siege equipments, and then you can go to the Betrayer's Stronghold. So this is a PvP zone. You're mostly able to encounter PvP in the Avenger path. I keep saying adventure, but the Avenger path, bear with me. Then once you kill the Betrayer and open chests, you get Ymir spirits. So that's how you open, and that's how you get Ymir spirits, by opening chests. The adventurous path is a pretty good way to get weapons and armor, and it's also a good way to get Ymir spirits as well. All three ways are able to get Ymir spirits based off how much you grind. All three paths are pretty grindy, of course. From the past season, the blacksmith was kind of broken and it wasn't that grindy. A lot of people just purchase stuff and just level all the way up. But another thing that you could do is just enter into the window, the blueprint window here. So from this window, then you're able to get make any of these weapons here, of course. And you can see here, once you get the blacksmith seal from Boston Odin's tomb, or from any Desert Foothills or Shadow's location, you're able to make the Ymir big hammer. This helps to speed up production. So to use this here is going to be pretty cheap, simple. Well, this here is going to be a little more expensive, right? But it's going to make the production a bit more faster in the anvil. And as you can see here, as I said before, you need these siege equipments to be able to enter the betrayer's camp. These work better in the betrayer's camp, because if you use like a regular gear in the betrayer's camp, then what will happen is that these will not block as much damage, right? So it's best to use these siege equipment here. And of course, if you're an Avenger, you'd have to enter the betrayer's camp with like basic item for the first runs and so, right? And for to get this here, you can see here a material for making siege equipments can be obtained by unlocking the adventure skill in the Frail world window. So this is how you get these different items here, right, to make these packs. So any green core can be able to make any of these weapons, and you need blue core to be able to make these one here, and you need purple to make these legendary one here, you know. And let me go ahead and show you these different cores here that would be in the shop right over here for the adventure path. So you can purchase these with 3 skill points, and of course you'd have to do 3 days to be able to get these here, right? And of course you can purchase these with Ymir flesh. I'll make a detailed video on how to farm the season to level up and how to get Ymir flesh the best way and more efficient way as well. And of course that's how you do that. All right, so once you enter into the Frail world, you see the giant sitting right here, which is a trader. So this giant has different offers here. It'll give you 5 of these bags. I think it's 5 bag. Let me check. Oh, I think it's 10 bag. My bad. So he gives you 10 bag. From this bag here, let me go ahead and read real quick. Allows you to place a gift bag in the location. Other players will be able to receive a gift from Glark. So this giant is Glark. The owner of the bag will additionally get 5 gold flakes when they hand out rewards. So persons, once you put this in Newheim location, once you put this in any zones, which you can see down the bottom here, the bag can be placed in the gates between world. This is this location, the popular district, at the clan camp, fisherman's camp, and other peaceful location. You can give out gifts here, and you'll get these gift bags, and then you'll get, I'll touch on that a little bit here. But once you place these here, there's also durability. Once persons take from this here, there's a limit from the bag. Once they take, you'll get 5 gold flake. So use it once the zones are populated and persons will take from the bag. So both persons benefit from this. You can take from other person's bag, other person can take from your bag, and you will get the gold flake. You can also use the gold flake here to purchase this deer. So this deer is a raider's deer. It's pretty cool. So you can see here, before I touch on the skills, it gives additional 5 infantry slots. Travel speed on the map will be 60%. Exit location 30% is faster. And you know, basic skills here until you reach right down here where you have the horn ram, which deals a lot of damage and stunts the enemies. And for the raiders, you can see here, when using a hatchet or sledgehammers in raid, gives 21% chance that the deer will deal additional damage to the wall. So basically, when you're chopping walls in the raider camp, in the camp you're attacking, you'll deal extra damage to the wall to then break that wall. And for the pack here, you just place it right here, right? Once you place it in the zone, if you exit the zone, then the bag will disappear. So you don't want to exit the zone location until after 15 minutes or until the bag here is empty. So once the durability here, you can see the durability at above right there. Once that's 0, the bag will disappear, of course, and the bag is basically empty. So then you can leave the zone. Then there is a 1 hour cooldown to be able to place another bag. And as you can see here, as I said, that's the snowflake. Then you could purchase any of these items here from the gift bag. That once you open this here, you'll get a gift bag of different tiers of New Year's gift, right? You get a blue tier, a green tier, and a purple tier. Each tier give different stuff here, different cosmetics. For the blue tier, you get food. So you get the rib here, which kind of works similar to the fish that gives 8 heals. So that's pretty cool. You could also get the honey meat sauce, right? You can also get the wine right here as well. And you can see here, The next 10 attacks you receive will deal 20% less damage, and this lasts for 720 seconds here. You also do get different gifts here, like the red gift, you get the blue gift, and you get the green gift here, right? So from these gifts, you can also receive cosmetics, like you can receive this. Let me show you here. This is how I got these cosmetics here from that gift, but it doesn't seem to be that it's transferred over. I don't think it's not transferred over to the main account, but if it is, I'll update that in a different video. But it's not transferred over because I played a couple of hours ago and it wasn't transferred over, so it wouldn't be transferred over. You'll have these cosmetics here on the Frail world. It's just on the Frail world until the Frail world dies. Keep in mind that this is OBT, this is not the final product of the game, so they might make changes later on in the game here, and we'd have to adjust our videos or make a new video to explain that new changes here. All right, so we also have this chest here, right? It says available in the holiday season. Not sure exactly what will be here or what the mission would be, or is it free or something? I'm not sure. But this is only available for the holiday season, so we are not sure exactly how that is or what will be available there. Also, just a side note, just to quickly read and let you guys know the Frail World rule. This is an important rule, so appreciate y'all for still watching the video. This is something good to know in the game for new players and also old players as well that are returning to the game, is that for this Frail World, there is a truce in the main world until the death of the Frail world. So after the death of the Frail world, the truce will be over. Well, they'll give you a couple more days to basically notify you. And it continues to read here. So if you don't raid other people's camp, your own camp will be safe. So if you don't raid, you won't get raided basically. The arena is only available in the Frail world. Battles in the arena consume equipment durability, but less than in other locations like dungeons or the Sanctum. You're not able to repair any equipments in the Frail world. You must choose one of the following specialization: Gatherer, Blacksmith, Avenger. Each specialization has its own set of daily tasks, tournament, and ways to obtain Ymir spirits. You can unlock or upgrade classes by unlocking your selected specialization skill. Equipment may require a certain character level in order to use. For green weapons, you'd have to be at a certain level. For blue weapons, you'd have to be a certain character level as well in the Frail world. And for purple and legendary, you'd also have to be at a certain level to be able to equip that. So if you purchase a purple gear, you won't be able to wear it unless your character is at a certain level. Also, using marks will only give you items. It will not give you experience in the game, so you want to keep that in mind. The Sanctum of Odin's reset every 48 hours, so it works a little bit faster here. Home Camp Shield is active for 24 hours after a raid. So every time that you do raid, you'll only get a shield for 24 hours. That's it in the Frail world. The Runes category is not available in the Frail world, but you can find rune shards in chest, in forest, and rock location. And this is very important to know for free-to-play players and for new players as well. Coins not spent in the Frail world will be transferred over to your main account after the death of the Frail world. So if you guys are still watching, that's an important information. Well, if you don't use your coins in the Frail world, they will be automatically transferred over to your main account once the Frail world dies. So if you purchase a bunch of coins here, you don't have to worry. All of that coin will be sent over to the main account. You want to keep that in mind. That is very crucial and very important as well. All right, so another important change here for the game, once you speak to the Tavern Lady right here, right, then you'll be able to see right here that you can receive rewards here, which is pretty cool. So district rewards, these are basically daily tasks. Once you complete these daily tasks, you'll be able to level up, get silvers, which is pretty helpful for free-to-play players. So this is going to be very helpful for free-to-play players, new players, returning players to the game to get silvers in the game here. So this is going to be very helpful. And of course, from each chest of these here, you can choose whatever item. So you could probably get the large sack, right? That's pretty good. You can choose whatever you want, anything you want to get here. You can choose weapon packs, different weapon packs, right? You can also choose here to get small gifts of Odin's. That's going to help you with getting points towards your class. Oh, so basically once you complete this right here, you'll be able to get a Tavern level 3, which gives you different wards here. Tavern level 5 as well, that gives you different wards. And you can complete these and get these extra chests. At the end, you'll be able to get these extra rewards. Just basic resources that are pretty good for free-to-play players that are new to the game here. You can also make, which is kind of new here, right? You can press that chat exclamation icon. It gives you the reward that you have to do, right? This is a level 5 tavern owner. I would have to do this here, give two dragon ale to be able to get silver, and I'll able to get the district gratitude. That will be help me to basically level up here in the task. I'll make a different video to, highlighting that as well in the video. So that's basically it. Oh, also for the district here, of course, they changed the theme, right? So some of these NPCs before have the hats. And also you can see here that is Christmas, right? So it's snowy and that's pretty cool. Another thing that I want to touch on in today's video is the new class that you currently see that I equipped is the Nosferatu, the new vampire class. Nosferatu does mean vampire, so it's a vampire class, which is pretty cool. But I think this class will definitely require for you to be skilled, a little bit skilled, to be able to use it here. It's kind of similar to the Shadow Master, right? But it's pretty cool, right? You can TP, teleport, and with couple hits, right? It doesn't matter which weapon you use. For example, let me switch right here. And you can see there, I teleported and hit the target. And you could basically spam that, right? You could spam it in PvP. It works. If they're trying to run, you're going to TP. And you're going to do damage, which is quite interesting there, right? Another thing that you should know, and go ahead and click this is kind of bugged here, right? The Blood Fury. It's kind of broken in regards to the messages here, but I'll show you guys that skill in regards to how much damage it does and stuff like that. But the Blood Fury is able to do self-sacrifice. So what it does, it increases your attack speed and also increases your personal speed, but it's going to leave you vulnerable. But you're going to be a little bit improved here. It's a decent speed, you can see there, right? But I'm losing health as well, along with attack speed is quite faster. So that's pretty cool. But your health is going to leave you vulnerable. So you got to use it if you're pretty skilled and know you could actually win that fight, right? And the TP is pretty nice on this class here, to be honest. All right, so another skill is the Cauldron of Bats right here. You can see here the Nosferatu moves around as a cloud of bats, receive 90% resistance to damage. When in contact with the enemy, the cloud deals 85% of the chosen weapon. Then also it replenishes your health by 30%. That's pretty good as well. Applies additional damage, vulnerability effect, 7%. That's pretty cool as well. So you can basically apply an additional damage, vulnerability to enemies. You're able to make the enemy a bit more vulnerable to your damage within the Cauldron of Bats here. And you can stack this 3 times, which is pretty cool. Can be used while stunned. So you're able to use a Cauldron of Bat. If someone uses a stun lock, a hammer, then they use a stun trap. You're able to use the Cauldron of Bats to then be able to release yourself. You're also able to do damage while you're in the Cauldron of Bats. So that's pretty good. You can see here, I quickly just kill all the mobs here, only in the Cauldron of Bats. You can also use the Cauldron of Bats, because remember, this class is a vulnerable class. So if you use this here in PvP, right, you do damage, or if you're trying to escape, you can run, use the speed pod as well. Then you can quickly use this Cauldron of Bats to basically dispel all hits and leave the location. That's a thing. The Cauldron of Bats could definitely help you to escape. So this class is going to be able to be offensive, attack, and also be able to escape. So that's going to be a pretty powerful class when it comes down to PvP. Once you use it with caution and once you use it strategically, that's going to be pretty good. You can also see here another change is to the trees and rock, the durability. So once you hit the tree or rock, you'll see a durability bar, which shows you how much hits it need. So that's a pretty good improvement of life here. There is nothing new in the shop here in the blueprints. Just want to keep that in mind. There's nothing new. If there's something that added in OBT, I'll let you guys know as well. And for the next skill here, you can see Blood Rush. So this is both a attack and control spell. So if the target is less than 3 units away, then you strike the enemy and reduce the damage they deal. So this class is fully equipped and all-rounder. It's going to be very helpful here, and you could use this, of course, to basically leave the zone, which is quite nice here. So that's about it for the Nosferatu. Currently on my main account here in OBT, won't be able to enter the arena, only in the Frail world. And just a side note to say again, right, to players that this is OBT, this is not the full version of the game as yet. But hopefully this video was very beneficial to you guys, and hopefully I did cover everything. If there's any other new changes, I'll definitely make a video, so you definitely want to smash like and subscribe to the notification bell. Appreciate y'all for watching and the continual support. Stay blessed and peace.